Today we're going to be looking at Yasenjus, and I wish I was lying about this because this was one of the more interesting feature matches I've seen out of the Zodiac tournament for new format. So, Yabubus are going to start things off. Hydro is one of Carter Demise, by the way. I didn't actually think we'd be talking about Yasenjus, especially today, but here we are. So we're going to normal summon Kama 3. Kama 3 is going to do his thing, which is going to bring out Izana. Izana is one of the new ones. You can discard this card. Your opponent cannot activate cards or effects when a Yasenju monster is normal or special summon. If you control another Yasenju, you get to draw a card. So basically what we're going to do here is we're going to card Demise, since we beamed out our Izana. Aha! We actually got the new Yasenju sword thing as well. If you control the monsters, reveal up to 2 Yasenju monsters with different names from your hand, and then target the same number of face-up cards your opponent controls, return them to the hand. Holy moly, that's good. So now we're going to go ahead and trigger Izana to draw, which we got into a strike. So we're going to set the extra, we're going to set the sting here, and then we're going to discard, and then trigger Demise, and then bounce back our cards. So now we have to watch our opponent do danger things here. For a second, I'm going to speed this up as we let the danger player reveal all of his cards here and attempt to just build a board here. As you can see, our opponent is just very dangerous here. We have so many interruptions here. It is actually insane. Alright. Our opponent now has resolved all of the dangers. He overlays into the stupid lance, which literally immediately gets striked. Now our opponent's like, alright, we're going to Monster Reborn. We're going to do more danger things here. And then we're going to go ahead and reveal Bigfoot again. Alright, now the Bigfoot's going to touch down. We're going to normal do the snake. We're going to make the Dingrisu, which is literally going to get judgmented. Alright, well, our opponent is now left with a snake. He's going to go attack with the snake, and then he's going to trigger Gizmek here. He's like, I'm in such a good position. And then we're going to flip Crackdown, steal our opponent's serpent. And then he's going to just literally look at us and go, what, mate? Why are you so good at this game? Yeah, he literally scoops there. Back row decks, they do things. So we actually opened up Ash Blossom, Super Polytenki, Sujik, and the one copy of the Extrav here. So our opponent's going to Desires, of course. We're going to Ash that because we don't want to deal with it. We're going to get Card Destruction here, which our opponent's just like, here, take some free cards. But you're in a Crackdown. Alright, time to start doing our thing here. We're going to summon Kama 1. Kama 1's going to beam on out Sujik. And then we're going to just kind of continue along with our day here. Opponent trying to danger zone us over here. We're going to just straight Ash that. Alright, bounce back in our friends. Now our opponent has to play through a strike and a Crackdown, which, see if he can do it here. Ogopogo on the trigger. Alright. Nessie. Danger Thunderbird. We literally continuing on along with our day here. Alright, Thunderbird shot. Alright. He pops our Crackdown. He's going to make the Wee Witch. We're going to strike that. And then we're going to see our opponent Chupacabra back. Oh, look. He got 2 8s on the field. Alright, well, we're going to get bursted down. That's a big yikes. Going to make the Crystal Ray Lancer. We're going to just hard set and pray down here. Alright, well, here comes our destruction. The Gizmek. We're going to Judgment. And then he's going to just beat us because Yu-Gi-Oh happens sometimes. Alright, game 3. Oh, look, we got the Nibiru. Alright, so we literally just have all of the boo-boos in our hand here. Oh man, we're going to set pass. Our opponent's going to start summoning all of his danger monsters. Alright, well, the first danger's coming down. Danger 2. We got the Twin Twister out of his hand. That's really good. Down comes the Nessie. Hey, Trunade. We're going to Super Poly into the Starving Venom. It's actually really good there. We got 3 monsters on our opponent. Man, he's into Desires now. Okay. Can he break our board? Bigfoot. Oh, cool. We got the Danger Zone. Alright, there's the 4th. Ogopogo. Alright, well, let's see what's going on here. Alright, Jackalope on down. We get another monster. He's making another Crystal Lancer, and we're going to Attempted Nibiru, but you know, he negates. We get the free board wipe here. He's got this stupid Gizmek again. Gizmek is just the bane of our day. Like, card is so good. Alright, well, hey, look, we drew the Crackdown. We get the free bounce here. And then we get to cleave off some life. We get another Yabubu, and we set the Crackdown. Our final line of defense. Can our opponent do anything about this? Trade down. Alright. So we have the Thunderbird pop here. Can our opponent game us? Tsuchinoko. Alright. Suchi's on the board, and we're just going for 1,300. Alright. Alright, now Yabubu things. Slamming it on in. Getting the search here. And then we kill our opponent for exact game. That's actually really cool to see. Alright, let's pass it on over to the deck profile. I find it quite hilarious that even though Card of Demise went to 1, players are still looking at Yasenju's and they're like, alright, we're going to try to innovate this deck now. So this is the illustrious list from Edwin Rivez. Just early format testing here. Just kind of messing around with cool concepts for Yabubus. So we have 2 copies of Kama 2. We have triple copies of Kama 1 and triple copies of Kama 3. Kama 2 has always kind of been on the back burner, but these are your standard copies for. I quite honestly think that this is fine. We have 2 copies of Sujik. This is the one that you discard to gain 1,000 attack. Playing more than 2 of this seems a little bit cloggy, especially when they all bounce back to your hand. Then we have the 2 copies of Izana. The big thing with this, like I said, is you can discard this. Your opponent cannot respond to your summons. And if you control another Yasenju, you get to draw a card, which, having Demise limited, you need to find more ways to tutor for that draw power. And this thing right here gives you the ability to fix one of the issues that your deck has had. Then we have triple copies of Ash Blossom, 4 hand traps. Now that we've actually kind of hurt this deck in the long run by putting Demise to 1, now you can play more hand traps in this deck. See? Big brain plays. Then we have triple copies of Pot of Extravagance. You did need to find a way to fill those holes in the deck. Having lost a lot of your draw power, now you're going to be struggling to kind of fill in those holes. And you know how you do that? With Pot of Extrav. Now that we only have the 1 Demise, we're still going to play it. I don't see any reason not to. Now we're also playing triple copies of Pot of Duality. Now you're probably like, but your whole deck relies on special summoning. Why are you doing this? Turn 1, when you're starting off your combo, you're not going to be doing a lot of that core extending. Alright, Duality gives you the ability to sift turn 1 and set up more of your standard field approach. And I think that this is quite honestly good enough. It does suck that you have to play this now, but I get it. Then we have triple copies of Fire Formation Tenki. Traps, we play triple copies of the Sword Sting. Honestly, this card is amazing. Reveal up to 2 Yasenju monsters with different names in your hand, and then target the same number of face-up cards your opponent controls, and return them to the hand. Alright, so yeah, one of the best chainable trap cards we have. We also have triple copies of Drowning Mirror Force, because you guys know that having no monsters on the field and watching your opponent lose everything is quite ignorant. We have triple copies of Triple Crackdown to steal our opponent's monsters, triple copies of Solemn Strike to play off of our opponent's special summons, and triple copies of Solemn Judgment to protect our investment on our field. Down here in the extra deck, we have 1 Nightmare Phoenix, 1 Nightmare Unicorn, 1 copy of the Evil Swarm Exciton Knight, 1 Lightning Chidori, triple copies of Vision Hero Trinity, 1 Dragostapelia, True Starving Venom, 1 Violet Chimera, 2 copies of Adoration, 2 Trifovertum, and 1 copy of the Mega Fleet Dragon. Okay. So I think we have triple Nibiru, 2 copies of Phantasme, triple copies of Twin Twister, triple copies of Super Poly, 2 copies of Infinite Permanence, and 2 copies of Soul Drain. Wrapping up, well, Yasenju's. I didn't actually think I'd be saying those words after Card of Demise got hit, but the deck it's still here. It's a little bit slower now, but Edwin giving this a little bit of life. Sword Sting, definitely a good addition to this deck. So what do you guys think? Please leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think. And well, guys, I'm out. The ride never truly ends. Thank you, patrons, for helping support the channel. Without you guys, I don't know if I'd still be doing this. And For those of you that like Cardfight Vanguard, FanCool40 is here for all your content needs. And those of you asking if I sell cards, mcoolgames.com for all your trading card game needs. Check the description for more interesting info. Thanks for watching, guys.